Hey everyone, JoJo with JoJo Cross is here. We are back on Peppermint and I have put down some pattern back here. We're going to do one of our second to last builds on this island, so I'm super excited about it. These last two houses are the last ones that I haven't done anything with, the neighbors. And so we're going to build a little post office back here. So I'm going to start by putting down some storefronts. That's just to add a little beef to the building, you know, make it look a little more structured or whatnot. And we're going to call this like Santa's post office, you know, because it's kind of up here by Santa's castle. And, you know, with the way this island has been just completely nutsoid color crazy, we're just going to continue that whole ensemble. So I found these cute little patterns for little postal boxes that you put stuff in, and so I thought, well, why not? So we're going to put these in here just to kind of cover that up, and then I want to put down a stall in front of it. And I got this cute little post office, custom code. It has a little froggy on it. So cute. And then we're going to put some stuff on top of it. So I wanted to go ahead and put this cushion, which I made look into a little pink package. I thought that was adorable. And then I'm going to put down a little stack of recycled paper bundle thing here. Just, trying to find stuff that you would find at a post office, things you would pick up, packages, parcels, all sorts of things that could be coming in for Santa, or that you might pick up at the post office. So we're going to kind of do the same thing on this side. It's a little different as far as the shape goes or whatnot. So getting between the two buildings, I don't know if I can match it up. So I'm just going to make it widthwise instead. It's still the same width as the other ones. And then we're still going to use the simple panels here. You know what? I think this might be in the wrong place though. I might need to shimmy this around. So let me put some stuff down and see how it turns out. Because I want to put another stall. I don't think it's going to fit here. It probably is not. Let me see. Let me try the one simple panel and see. Oh yeah. See, if it went closer to the door, it would have worked. But see, I can't pull it over. So yeah, we're going to have to shift everything over to the left just slightly. So this little vintage dresser will come over one, and we can put our other panel in here, and then I'll just have to pull back the other two things in the back over there and move them over one, so it'll be okay. But we'll go ahead and put our other stall in here, since that was the goal of this part. By the way, if you are listening to music and thinking there's no way she has beginner music on this island because it's very well established, you're right. This is a voiceover, and the music that would have been playing in game, by the way, there is no real balloon going by. That is just on the sound that I recorded. But the music that was going to be playing on the game, which would have had me talking, I ended up recording it with my mic on by accident. And I wasn't able to talk because things were going on at the house. And so I have to do a voiceover and erase the in-game music. So I apologize for that. So you're just getting the peaceful little beginning music. So anytime you hear this music in my videos, that's pretty much what happened. Is I recorded and things were caught on the mic that didn't sound good, and I ended up overriding it. All right, we're going to go ahead and put some things over here. I got this little cash register, so we're going to put that there. And then I want to put another one of those stacks of recycled paper, but a different color. And but I want it to go a certain direction. I think I'm trying to find the other one because, yes, it's in here somewhere. There it is. And I want to throw that down and see how it goes a different direction if you stand on the end versus standing in front of it. So I just want things to look different, you know what I mean? Like not identical on both sides and stuff. Okay, and then on this side, we can make it a little bigger. So I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and duplicate the vintage dresser back here. And then I'm thinking, do I want it to have the same? Yes, I do. Probably base at the back. So we'll go ahead and put in a couple more of these so that they kind of match up the storefronts. And I picked yellow because the house is yellow. And I thought that would be the best matchy match. I wish you could change the roof colors on these or something, because it'd be really nice if I could do the green roof so that it would match the house. You know what I mean? But whatever, it's fine. I still do love the storefronts though. Like, I cannot complain. Okay, then we've got to pull these out, the drawers out, so that I can go ahead and put the panels back here to match. Because the hay bale just isn't cutting it on, this is not a farm island, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna just put these in here, and then one more. Okay, perfect. And then I just push this against it, and it should look similar to the other side. I mean, they're not gonna be perfect, obviously, but similar. So this is kind of our back base. And then around this whole thing, I got some gift piles and stuff. We've got some other things that we're going to add in here. I got a little roller cart that has the cardboard box on it and stuff. So I'm going to slap some of that down over here. And so if I pause for just a second, sometimes I was putting something in my pockets or whatnot. And so I needed to make sure it was there, and I forgot to pause it kind of on the recording part. But I thought this little cart would be cute. And then on top of the cart, I'm just going to throw on a little recycled paper bundle or something to just make it look like things are stacked up. But I forgot to put, I forgot to customize the other thing, I think. So let's see. I'm kind of looking at what I have because I need to decide. I think I wanted to try putting the gift pile on there, but realized, no, I can only go on the ground, I do believe. So we'll go ahead and throw the other bundle there. And then on top of here, my friends were helping me, you know, Kitty Crosses Animals and Nyla with Princess of Pineapples, and Logan were all in a little stream with me, and so they were all making kind of suggestions as to what would be good things in a post office. So when I was pausing there a little bit, I was adding some things to my little pockets that would be good for a post office. So that's what we're doing. And so yeah, aren't these little bureaus cute? I don't think I've ever really used them, but when you open them, it looks like there's a little letter that's being written. Not a letter. And so I thought that was cute. And then Kitty suggested those, and also the cardboard chair, because it looks like an open cardboard box, you know? And so I thought I would throw that over here. Cardboard chair, yes. And you can't put anything on that except your booty, so you can sit on it, see? But yeah, which is inevitable. No matter what I do, if I put a chair down, my person is going to sit on it anyway. So I thought I'm going to beat it to it and just do it myself. So anyways, okay. And then the little antique bureau, like I said, super cute. I thought I'd duplicate it on both sides. Just, you know, like depending on which side of the post office you come in on, you've got, you know, the same services or whatever. Up here, we're going to go ahead and put in, a little, another recycled bundle, but we want to put the other one. There we go. So that way each side like has a version of the bundle or whatever. And then over here, I thought I would put another one of those cushions. It looks like another package since I don't have one on this side. And up here, I'm going to put another little fax machine because, you know, there's probably multiples at a location such as this. It's a very big, bustling post office, by the way. So that's a good base back there. And then I got these little trash cans and I customized them with the little post office sign on the front. And so that way, you know, it looks like it's the little kids' post office. So super cute. And so I got a bunch of those and we're going to put those out front here. That way, if you drive up in your car or stop at this train stop or whatever, you can just put your mail in there or whatever. And then check your mailboxes, purchase things, whatever. This whole place, we got to dig up this fossil. This whole place is going to be like stuff coming in, you know, or getting ready to be shipped out. Like Christmas gifts being given out to friends and family and such. And so I'm going to put a bunch of gift piles back here. There's also going to be gift piles behind this house way back here because it's going to be built up, but way back, like not right here. Right now I'm just trying to add a little greenery, and we're also going to add, you know, our fake trees are going to go all around this whole building. And so we have to add some of those in and make sure. I also made sure I grabbed the tree standees because I forgot those on some of the other builds and I wasn't using them. And I was like, and let me dig it up. No, I do that every time. I'm like, what the heck? Anyway, I just didn't want to forget about them because I think they look cute and childlike and, you know, kind of make it a little more, I don't know, just Kidcore, I guess. So we'll put a little pink one out here too because we have to have all the colors. And then I'm still going to have a bunch of trees back here, the illuminated trees, the festive trees, the big festive trees, like just all those. But, you know, we got to clean up our landscape. I'm going to try to stop before the next house because the next house is going to be our little gift wrapping station over there, and maybe like a little toy assembly area or something like that. I haven't figured out what I'm doing with my house yet, or if I'm even going to do the inside of my house. I decided not to do the inside of the villagers' homes, but I am customizing the outside of the villager homes to kind of meet or fit the builds. So or kind of fit the island. So I did end up changing the colors of the ones in the neighborhood that I had built. So when we go on our tour, you'll see all the houses in their complete form. But if you do tour this island yourself, just beware. No, you don't need to go into any of the villagers' homes. I'm also going to be blocking all the beaches off so that you can't really even get to them because there's no point. I'm not doing any of the beaches or anything. So yeah, there's that. It's just a quick winter build. I didn't want this to go on much longer than, you know, the 4 to 6 week mark or whatever, which we will be at by the time this is all finished and I get all the episodes out. So you guys will see this island done probably in like 1 to 2 more videos. And then, yeah, so we should have another video out after this with the build next door, and then maybe one more to just show how my house is finalized or whatnot, and a tour. So really we only have like 3 more videos total, which is kind of exciting. But if I decide not to do my house, maybe only 2 more videos. So we'll see. Right now I'm feeling like, I don't know, I'm feeling a little done with this island. Like I feel like it's about done and that I'm ready to kind of take a short break and then move on. So we'll see. But I do have a plan for a new island that's coming in January, and so it's already underway and I do need to work on that a little bit. So, and then I have my butter island, which I thought I might work on butter for a little bit until January. So you might see a couple episodes of Butter, and then it's going to go to members only. So if you are a member of this channel, thank you so much for being a member. I appreciate you hanging in there with me while I was getting my act together and like actually like, I don't know, just figuring out life. But I owe you guys special videos and things like that. I've been trying to release a few shorts earlier to you and things like that. But I definitely need to do more, especially for those of you that are, you know, spending the big bucks every month. I also want to mail y'all something. And so I'm going to put a post out shortly to my top tier members and see if you guys want to give me your addresses. If you trust me with that, I have some things to mail out. So if you do, I will be putting in a post fairly soon for you so that you can get your first piece of mail from JoJo. So I will mail you something, and it will be, you know, a little handwritten something or other for you. If you do not celebrate the holidays or whatever, please, you know, let me know in that. So anyway, but we'll get to that in the post. Otherwise, again, thanks you guys for hanging in there with me. And for, again, we'll do maybe a couple episodes of Butter so you guys can see a little bit of it getting more underway. And then I'll break off and I'll start finishing the island for members only. So at the very end, we'll release the tour and everything to just my members. But then eventually I'll put the whole Butter video out for everyone at some point in time. And it'll just be a little bit out. So, you know, but if you are my member, you'll be able to see it as it's being made. So anyways, so now we're filling in. So the gifts and gift piles, I wanted all the different colors to be out there. You know, like I said, these are all things that are being shipped out. Families are sending gifts and stuff. And so, you know, we've got that going on for us. And then this whole back area needs filler. So what I'm filling in with is all these festive trees. We're putting in the illuminated trees. We're putting in bushes and a few flowers here and there and stuff like that. And so I'm trying to kind of get those squared away in my pockets and figure out where everything is. And of course, here's a really big pause, which means I probably put stuff in my pockets. But yeah, let's start decorating actually. So you guys aren't just sitting here listening to a non-existent balloon. Although I did see one go by right when this balloon was starting, and it's hilarious because the timing of this game and like when I start the music and stuff sometimes totally matches up, and it cracks me up because like for reals isn't really happening, but it sounds like it is. So I'm sure it's tripping some of you guys out because you're like, again, how does she have the beginning music? You know what I mean? So anyways, yeah, but let's get some more of these beautiful, cute little trees back here. And of course, we have to have like all the different varieties. And again, it's just kind of filling in the areas, trying to make it look a little, you know, scattered, different here and there, but not too much craziness going on. I don't know. This whole island is so much color that I really haven't gotten tired of the snow because I haven't really seen much of the snow. Like, I mean, honestly, I'm on it right now, right? But when I put the color down, like all this colorful stuff, it really helps take away that depressing side of the winter island. I don't know. So anyways, I don't mind the winter island so much, but sometimes I think it can be a little bit draining on the psyche, and I don't know why that is, but I think a lot of other people have that problem too, which is really weird. But if you're one of those people, let me know down below if you find that the winter islands tend to cause you either feel down, depressed, or you just kind of get fatigue from it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I get that. But, and I was worried that would happen with this island, but it has not. So I haven't had the problem. I think it's just because my girl is so cute and rainbowy. Everything I'm using is so colorful, and it's just really hard to be unhappy on such a happy Kidcore island. So this is also my very first Kidcore island, and I thought I'm going to just go big or go home. Now, I think most people would agree that I've gone a little big, maybe too big. But I thought, you know what? Why not? Like, why not just go for the gusto and make it cray cray? Because I don't know if you've met me or seen the unhinged side, but yeah, we are a little cray cray over here. So, and let me tell you one other thing. If you think that you are not a little cray cray, you are the most craziest of all. So let me just tell you, you can't even say you're not, because then I will be like, no way, then now you are the craziest. So just FYI, we are all a little cray cray, and it's fine. Join me in the cuckoo club. Anyway, I'm just being silly. I'm punchy tonight. I worked early today. I filmed this video with friends, and then I came back to do this thing, and I'm like, I'm punchy. So, and sometimes you get to the point where you're doing this filler stuff and you're like, how many times can I say, and here I'm going to put an illuminated tree, and here I'm going to put a tree standee. You're going to get a little tired of that. So anyway, back here is where I decided, you know what, I'm going to throw a bunch of gift piles back here, because first of all, it's going to break it up a little bit from all the different trees and stuff. And second of all, I thought, you know what? They're stacking them up back here. They had to drop them somewhere because, you know, they didn't have enough storage space or whatever. And so I'm just throwing them in every which way, and I'm just making a big giant pile of gifts back here. And I figured, you know, whatever. You may not even see it from the front at all, but I'll know it's there. And that's all that counts, is that I'm aware that it's there. So, but yeah, I only use these 3 colors because the other ones are a little drab for a Kidcore island. And so I just wanted to make sure that it was all very still vibrant and colorful and sticking with my idea of this island. So anyway, I thought that was a good bunch of gifts right there. And then we're going to do another bunch like to the left a little bit, just to kind of keep it going. And I'm only doing like a small patch back here. And then the rest is going to be a little bit more trees just to finish off over on the left-hand side. And then we'll be pretty good. So yeah, but there's no room. Of course there is room. You guys, this is crazy. I love it when it does that. It's like, this is a huge space, but these trees take up like a ton. I don't like the gold there. So we're going to see if we have a different, there we go. Well, pink, do I want pink there? I guess it's okay. There's just a lot of pink in that section, but I also like how pink kind of, you know, brightens it up a little bit. So I'm good with it. All right, let's put another tree, another tree like back here, kind of hugging that little curve there. Yeah, I love it when it snaps in perfect like that. All right, come on. I just need a different color. There we go, because the other color was just a little bit already used, you know? All right, that's perfect. I love how it goes in that curve there. Okay, now let's see what else we can pop in here. So we're gonna, I'm just gonna keep filling this in with different trees and flowers, and I mean, not trees and flowers, but you know, the festive stuff. And then we'll take a tour of the area because we're almost just about done with it. I just got a few more minutes of filling in the space back here, but I want it to be very colorful and, you know, just continue with the island colors and stuff. But I also will need to fill in a little bit of flowers and stuff like that. Almost forgot about my tree standees again too. Ugh. If my brain is not attached to this body of mine, I'm not sure that every ounce of knowledge in there would ever be used, because it feels hollow at times. Does anybody else feel that way? As I get older too, it's harder for my brain to like say, like, I don't know, just retain things. And it makes me feel really old, unfortunately. I was just talking to someone tonight, Logan. He's very young. I'm not going to tell you how old he is because I don't think he broadcasts this, but I definitely could be his mother because he's a youngin'. And yeah, I could be a lot of y'all's mothers, by the way, because y'all in your 20s, and that's just your youngins. So anyways, but I was just telling him how he's hanging out with an old lady, and he thought that was kind of funny, but he really is. I mean, Logan likes to hang out with old ladies, so I just thought I would tell you that too. So if you're an old lady out there, okay, now you know I'm punchy. When okay, Logan, I love you. Anyway, yeah, we're almost done. You are almost done being tortured with my voice over here, but we're scooching in these. You're not going to be able to walk back here at all. Like, it will not be possible. But I think this is a good cutoff point here. Just throwing these trees back in this area. And then I want to keep it open on the left-hand side because I want that to be part of the other build that I'm going to do. And I don't know what I'm going to do over there yet. So I might just put, like, I don't know. It's supposed to be a gift wrap area, you know? And I'm not sure if I should, like, build it up back here and make it kind of like a little area for all the different gifts and stuff to be built so you could see it maybe. I don't know. So we'll cross that bridge when I get to it, but that's going to be over here to my left. And so I got to just make sure there's enough space for that. I may even have to pull some of these trees out. I don't know. But I'm trying to kind of go up to the line here a little bit. And I think I'm encroaching over where I'll need to be. But it might be okay because I really don't need that much area over here. So we'll see. But this little house over here is going to be the main wrapping area. But I also need to put my house back there because I forgot to take it off the beach, you guys. And so that is a problem. But let's tour the area that we did today and take one last look at it. It's a blizzard today. The snow is really falling. But here's the front. So if you want to come over to this side, there's gifts. There's mail area where you could drop your mail. All the trees are just surrounding the area. You can kind of see, like, it's just kind of equal on both sides. You're not really able to see all the trees behind it too much. I mean, we can walk over here and kind of see how full it is. I put a few flowers back there and stuff, but really that's just to make everything filled in back there and look kind of lush. Because like I said, this is an island without real trees, and so the only trees we have are the ones I'm putting down with these fake ones. So I gotta make it look tree filled. But yeah, they don't stand very tall in the back there, which is kind of unfortunate. So, but it's okay. Like I say, I know they're there. You can kind of see them when you walk around a little bit. And maybe you'll get a glimpse of them if I decide to do a night tour. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Please subscribe if you haven't, like the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.